We got the set. We got a game. Erwinn against SoundBoi. Let's just hope the connection's alright. But yeah, ball strike, that means your set is probably gonna start a bit later because this. Let's see. Let's take a look. Cody against Ed. Good opening on this. So Erwinn, you know, you can say that Erwinn had a warm-up game against... just a warm-up game against Suleiman. Now that's the real game. The real first fight. So China 2. This is actually the grid. But I have a mod that swaps the grid out to another stage. Just to avoid having the grid all day because I don't want 3-hour stream on the grid. That's the only reason. So the players are actually playing on the grid, but we are seeing this stage from my point of view. Just to make it a bit less dry than the grid, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to watch like 3 long sets on the grid. Right, oop, team jump in. SoundBoi putting in work. Erwinn in the corner. Oh, good use of the V-skill, just like using the hurt box going back to end up with punishing. But a bit too far to convert on this. Erwinn the pressure. EX Zonk respects, of course, the frames. And now it might be time, but no. Good throw. Erwinn escapes. Still hasn't reached his V-trigger yet. Trying to keep it in. SoundBoi still has a lot of V-trigger to use now. Ooh, the jump into the anti-air. Clean by Erwinn, the jump bait. Properly anti-aired. And that's gonna be 1 round each. Right, your SoundBoi. Showing that he was ready to jump in, man. He was ready to jump in. Nice, the crush counter on the Zonk. Extends as well. Yeah, keeps it plus. But the activation for SoundBoi now. A bit too far for the throw. No punish on SoundBoi's side though. Erwinn is building that CA. Just needs that one more touch, but not yet. Oh, block that. It is blocked, and of course he would go for the EX reversal. This is Ed we're talking about. And that's gonna be a game for Erwinn. 1-0 in his first 2-5. Good first game. Connection looks alright. Hoping it's alright between the players. Let's get this. It's definitely a cool character matchup, man. I'll be trying to like only get some like pretty fun matchups on Unwanted. Because to be honest, we have an amazing like character variety. Ooh. Right, activates. Ooh. Time for the mix. Time for the mix, okay. Not much though. Decided to not back row on this. Just waiting. Ooh! Right, mind in the corner. Erwinn keeping it up. The strings from Ed. Look at the grey life. Look at the chip damage going. And now, pretty much one touch away. Still in the corner. The anti-air is there. SoundBoi with a panic jump. And Erwinn in full control. Full control. Right, trades. Trades. Erwinn again with the corner pressure. It feels like a lot of this game was spent with Cody in the corner and Ed putting the pressure on. Good spacing as well. Letting out Cody with free like Erwinn's patience on this. He's gonna activate. He's gonna build. And he's getting the max damage he can get with this. That is gonna be a dead Cody Erwinn on 2 games. 2-0 for the French boy already. Doesn't care about the opponent who's sending him. He's down for business. 2-0 of course. First to 5, we got time. Trunks Magis is first to 5 because it's the first set of the day. The other 2 sets are first to 7 as always. Ed is definitely a Sauce character. He's nuts, but he's Sauce as well, so like we accept him. A good throw bait on this. SoundBoi finally getting some corner position on this. Crush counter, but no conversion on this. Ruffin kick could have reached right. The throw is teched. And Erwinn activates now, but huge life lead by SoundBoi. Bad jump on this. Good anti-air on Erwinn's side, keeping the pressure on. And anti-airs again, Erwinn is bringing it back. Gets the throw. We're almost back to life lead for Erwinn right now, but the V-reversal to get away from the pressure. SoundBoi might not have a chance to activate V-trigger in this set. In this game, sorry, but doesn't care, we'd rather get out of the pressure, and the whiff punish was there. Could not kill, unfortunately. One more hit needed. 1 touch for SoundBoi. But Erwinn with the fireball game, trying to bait him into jumping, but I don't think SoundBoi will jump on this. He's been baited a lot of times in this set. 19 seconds remaining as well. So he's trying to be dry, trying to draw him in, but Erwinn again saves the round, and that's gonna be yet another round for the Frenchman. Jeez! Alright, the throw. Once again. Throw in the corner, trying to keep the throws in, but Erwinn decided he will take. But at least escapes the corner. Alright, back dashes. Good choice in this situation. Okay, now you back the corner. Now once again it's Erwinn in control. Oh, the V-reversal is baited. Not the right time for him to V-reversal. SoundBoi with a shimmy. And finally getting that 1 round. So much effort being put. So much effort put on by SoundBoi to get around. But it may be the time for him to get some momentum. Oh, great movement as well. Getting for a fireball clean. But of course, Cody still has the get close to you cards. Ouch! Okay. And with 1, the dash is getting him close at the corner, but it's time to activate Erwinn on full resources to work with this. Still keeping this, forcing SoundBoi to use his V-meter for V-reversal rather than V-trigger. It's actually kind of a win, considering how good Cody's V-trigger is. Alright, and again, that's gonna be the throw, and Erwinn is gonna go up 3-0 over SoundBoi in this first to 5. This is looking good. This is looking very, very good. For Erwinn, SoundBoi struggling to meet him.
Round 1.
But let's see. Game number 4 of this first to 5. Again, small conversions. Small damage, but Erwinn manages to get some more. And again, I don't know how familiar SoundBoi is with this matchup, to be honest. Definitely not the matchup see that much. Who's good at Ed in Europe? Erwinn. The 4 fields. That's about alright. Not a character you see that much. And that's gonna be yet another round. Erwinn playing ridiculous right now. Alright, another one. And again, SoundBoi pinned down to the corner. Pinned down to that corner. We'll have to try and find a way out. But finally, we are getting a V-trigger activation for him. This is the moment. We can try and get the momentum back. Good spacing. Uses the zonk. Oh, he's getting a bit more at least into the throw. Finally. What can he get? No whiff punish on this. But Erwinn now. With a crouching medium kick, getting some good damage of this. Potentially a one touch for a 4-0. The jump in is anti-aired. And more, there is no reversal here, of course. But a great take by SoundBoi. He needs to take the right choice right now. Just one touch is needed with all the grey life. Keeps it under pressure, but a bit more. Can he get the critical conversion he needs to save that one, to avoid getting down 4 games? Just needs pretty much one touch now. A bit too far for the whiff punish. The throw is teched. And the dash in, crouching lights. Erwinn is looking unstoppable. In this set, that's gonna be 4-0 for the Frenchman. Damn. One more game for Erwinn to wrap this set up. Let's see, can SoundBoi bring it back? Can SoundBoi make some noise? It definitely looks like an uphill battle for Cody, to be honest. But so far the control has really been on Erwinn's side with his heads. And he baits that V-skill, but no punish on this. Pretty much the first time that SoundBoi used that V-skill in a defensive situation. Still properly baited. He gets to the fireball. Getting a bit more. SoundBoi in the corner. Oh, he tried the command grab, but maybe a bit too gutsy, and right now we're getting close to the corner. Erwinn activating, Erwinn converting, and Erwinn offering himself 2 match points, 2 5-0 points. Doesn't want to make this set last. Has places to be. Needs to leave after the set, but Erwinn doing a good job, but what a whiff punish by SoundBoi there. Okay. Again. The pressure is on. And the crush counter. Erwinn slowly but surely moving forward, getting close to the stun. If the stun happens, that is the end for SoundBoi, but had to use that reversal to get out of this still. Gets to the fireball. Crush counter. Can he get enough damage? Yes, he does. That's gonna be 5-0 for Erwinn. Ouch. This was harsh.